This right here, I'm sure you can tell, is the performance spoiler. That's right, guys, the performance spoiler for the Challenger. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the channel. If you're stopping in for the first time, I am Corey, and this is Driveway Demons. Thanks so much for stopping in, guys. I have a very fun video today. In fact, I'm upgrading something on the Redeye. That's right, guys. When I ordered the car, I made a very small mistake on ordering something specific when I shouldn't have, and it's a constant reminder every time I see the car that I should have ordered it that way. Big shout out to quirkparts.com and, of course, Quirk Parts on Facebook and eBay. They're an authorized Mopar store, and not only that, they have a dealership as well. This is going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait. It's a long time coming. I'm going to show you guys exactly what they sent me. Also, big thanks to Quirk Parts for sending me these Mopar hoodies, key tags, and of course, business cards and notepads. Thank you so much for the extra merchandise, guys. This right here, I'm sure you can tell, is the performance spoiler. That's right, guys, the performance spoiler for the Challenger right here. I've just got it up on this box and stands, as I do not want to put this on the ground or get it scratched. So I'm gonna leave it in the bag for now. I am taking the stock spoiler and wicker bill off the Challenger and putting on the performance spoiler right here. If you've never done this job before, I would not be afraid to tackle it. It's very easy. Now, the performance spoiler and the stock SRT spoiler on the Challenger are not gonna be that hard. They really don't have that much glue. You can see there's one little spot here, another little spot here, and a thin strip that goes around the outside, which is really not much compared to some of the spoilers I've had to remove. When I ran my body shop, I removed plenty of spoilers that had glue all the way across the width of the spoiler and took hours to get those things off. So this is not gonna be that hard. There's also some clips in here I'm gonna show you how to remove with needle nose pliers. I'm gonna get started by removing the wicker bill and then getting this spoiler off, cleaning everything and putting the new one on. And apparently the new spoiler has a much better camera, so I'm looking forward to that for sure. So guys, I'm finally gonna be getting rid of this. I do like the wicker bill, I really do, but it's time for the performance spoiler. I should have ordered the Redeye with the performance spoiler to begin with. The reason I put the wicker bill on the car to begin with is because I don't like the original spoiler. I don't know why I ordered it like that. I guess I was apprehensive of something new, I don't know. Now I can finally set this mistake straight and have the performance spoiler on my Hellcat Redeye. It's time to get started, guys. I can't wait to get this done. It's gonna look so much better. Are you pumped to finally see the performance spoiler go on the Redeye? I know I am for sure. Oh, one more quick thing. You guys can now officially join Driveway Demons with specific memberships, basic, advanced, and epic, with lots of perks. And just to give you guys a little sneak peek at that, one of the big perks in the memberships is member-only live streams and early access to all the uploads. That's really good perks right there, guys, and I have perks in every single membership. So definitely check out the memberships, as there's a lot more perks when you guys are chatting in live videos. You also get emojis and icons and stuff like that. So it's really cool stuff. Plus it supports the channel so I can keep providing you guys with fun content. So definitely check that out. All right, guys, on both sides, you have these little rubber caps that go over the nuts that you have to remove. Just turn them counterclockwise. You can see I've exposed one. I'm gonna go over to this side, and it's the exact same thing. So if you've never done this before, very easy stuff. Now that I've removed that one, you can see there's a nut there as well. Gonna remove the interior lining of the trunk, and then I'll be able to access the other bolts that are there, and not only that, the clips, and start pulling off the spoiler. But you also have to disconnect the rear view camera, as it's a part of the setup. So the spoiler is so the rear view camera is a part of the spoiler. Gonna have to disconnect that as well. But once I get in there and remove this interior liner, I'll show you guys where everything is in case you want to do it to your Challenger as well. there is the backup camera that gets plugged into the spoiler. The new performance spoiler is going to plug in here, as this cable right here is connected to the spoiler. So this is going to go through once we remove the spoiler, and of course the clips you can't see, they're in there. They're up this way. That's where needle nose pliers is going to come in handy, because the clips are back here and can't see them, and it'll be time to release them once I can cut the double-sided tape off the spoiler.
So as you guys can see, I got the spoiler off. All you really have to do is wedge a soft item like a rag in order to create some tension between the tape. And then you can use a flat plastic scraper or something to that effect. I used a flat putty spreader in order to get in between the tape, the spoiler, and the trunk. It was made of plastic, of course. Very wide. It's something that you use when you're laying plaster over a wall. If you have one that's long and wide enough and it's made of plastic, you can just shove it between the tape and the spoiler, which is pretty much what I did. Now I'm going to get the tape off, clean up the trunk, and install the new spoiler. Okay, so I finished clay barring the trunk. If you guys are wondering why I did that, it's because when you pull the spoiler off, there's going to be a lot of dirt that could scratch the paint. So I soaked it with a hybrid ceramic wax and wiped gently with 2 different rags. This way it would lubricate and the dirt wouldn't scratch, but then the sticky double-sided tape that comes on the performance spoiler would not stick to the trunk unless it's completely clean. And of course, with the hybrid ceramic wax, it's going to have issues sticking. So I used a clay bar to remove all imperfections in the paint, get rid of most of the wax, clean it up so that it's nice and squeaky clean. We're gonna go ahead and get the performance spoiler lined up and put on here. Now, a very important step is first I'm going to feed the backup camera cable in there through the trunk. Once I know I can access it from the trunk, I'll fasten the spoiler. I don't want to do that until I know the cable is in the trunk. So let's get started, finish this up. It's going to look so much better with the performance spoiler.
It comes fully assembled, ready to install. I'm going to get this cable ready to go for the backup camera. And as you guys can see, the performance spoiler comes with all the double-sided tape already on there. You just got to pull these off. I'm going to start the thin one and pull it off last. I'm not gonna remove all of this strip right now. I'm just gonna remove the end piece. I'm just gonna flatten that little piece you guys can see right here. This way, once I've got everything lined up, I'll be able to pull it off easily. I don't want it to accidentally stick while I'm getting the backup camera there. Now this right here is a little alignment stud that goes in the middle. So I'm going to place this into the trunk first. Okay, so everything's good to go. I got the backup camera cable where I need it. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this off now. Time to fasten the spoiler in place. There we go.
everything's in place now. Double-sided tape is good. These bolts that come attached to the performance spoiler have a plastic rubber on the end of them so you don't scratch your trunk lid when you're first lining up the holes. That's pretty cool if you ask me. It really does prevent scratching. All right, I'm just gonna get these nuts installed, get the caps put back on, wipe everything down. This was a very easy install. It shouldn't take any more than an hour. It took me an hour and 15 minutes while filming, of course, so it's really not that big of a deal. It's really not that hard to do this. Now, if you're having trouble with it, you can always message me on Instagram or comment right here on this video. I recommend a putty or drywall spreader, which is one of those little putty knives. It's about this wide and has a handle on it. You can get them in aluminum or plastic. Get the plastic one, and when you're pulling off the old spoiler, you just kind of slide it in and push, and the tape completely lets go. It's really not that hard at all. Well, there you have it, guys. You can see the performance spoiler is installed. It looks really aggressive. I love it. It's a lot better than the standard spoiler that I ordered, and I'm glad I finally was able to get a performance spoiler on my Redeye. Like I said, guys, it was definitely a mistake not to order it with the performance spoiler. And the reason that happened is when they first announced the Redeye, I really wasn't a fan of the hood or the spoiler, but the hood grew on me pretty quickly, and when I ordered the car at F8 Green, I loved every spec except the performance spoiler. So I ordered it with the standard SRT spoiler, and then after I ordered it, the performance spoiler started to grow on me, and then the car arrived, and I was like, damn it, I wish I had ordered the performance spoiler. So for the last year, I've been kind of just waiting for the right moment to get the performance spoiler for the Redeye. So I want to give a huge shout out to Quirk Parts in Massachusetts. Their website, Facebook, and of course their eBay store is right there on the screen. All the information in the information box below in the description, so you guys can get your performance spoiler for your Challenger. Now, these performance spoilers will fit every single model of Challenger, so it doesn't matter which Challenger you have, you can get the performance spoiler on any one of them. So if you have a Challenger and you like the look of it, there's the link in the description box below, as well as their websites to go get your performance spoiler. They're an authorized Mopar dealer / store, and they're a dealership. They pretty much have everything in stock. Whatever they may not have, they can order. And right now, they definitely have performance spoilers in stock. So go get yours, guys. They are really easy to deal with. Nice people up there, guys. Definitely want to check them out if you're looking for a performance spoiler. I do have a lot more plans for the Redeye. I really want to get an idler pulley to help stop the belt slip that I'm having. When I went to the dyno, I was losing about 2 pounds of boost on the top end because of belt slip. Once I get that situated, the car is going to make a little more power, and it's going to be noticeable at the drag strip. The last pass I made was 9.5 at 148, and that's with a 157 60 foot, and I really couldn't launch because it was 39 degrees. The next time I go to the track, I'm going to try to get there in a 55 degree day or so, which will allow me to launch harder, get a better 60 foot. This car is good for 1.35, 1.4 easily all day, considering I've got the diff brace. So that's about 3/10 off the quarter-mile time, and with the belt slip fixed, it should be no problem to go 9.1, 9.2 at 147, 148. That's where this car is sitting at right now. So I'm going to be getting an idler pulley in the near future, which will fix that issue as well. The next step after the idler pulley is going to be a stock size pulley with a 93 octane tune. This way I can have kind of like a flex fuel setup going. Have 93 or E85, really won't matter. I'll be able to switch back and forth. Also, the rock guards are working. I really don't have any extra rock chips even after 4,000 more miles of driving, so that's really good. This car truly is a beast, and I just love the color. I got another video coming on the Redeye that you guys are gonna love, so stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. What do you guys think? Comment below. Do you think it looks better than the spoiler before? Which way do you like it better? Wicker bill and the old spoiler, or the performance spoiler. Be sure to check out the memberships, guys. You can now join basic, advanced, and epic memberships. Check out my other YouTube channels right there on the screen. The gaming channel, of course, the other vlog channel. Got to get the vlog channel to 1,000 subscribers. Lots of content coming over there. But until the next video, guys, take care. Have a great night. And I will see all of you on the next upload. Thanks so much for stopping in, guys. Peace out.